Good morning. Welcome to the Coaches Show, the FerrumPanthers.com Coaches Show. I'm delighted to have our head lacrosse coach, Mark Frey, and sophomore star Ryan Tesler with us. And Ryan, nice to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
Mark, as always, nice to have you. And we're really on a roll here in soccer, Ryan. Why don't we start by you just telling us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what you study, and
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I study criminal justice, and really love it here.
yeah, good. You're a sophomore.
I'm a sophomore, yes.
And midfielder,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we had a couple of pretty good games here of late, and we've won 5 out of our last 6, and 4 in a row. So let's go. Yesterday, beautiful sunny day,
Oh, yeah.
big crowd, exciting game. Let's hear something about it.
Well, first and foremost, I was really proud of the guys to finish the game strong. It was we felt a little flat. Give credit to Randolph; they've improved drastically.
Yeah.
You know, this is our 5th year playing them, and that was the tightest game ever. And Coach Sinclair there at Randolph is doing a great job. So
Yeah, they're in one of the power conferences in the country.
they are
too,
part of the
right?
ODAC,
Right.
and again, I think when you're in a conference where you're constantly playing that kind of competition, you constantly get better,
Sure.
and that's why we try to play as many ODAC teams as we can
Right.
throughout the season, and we're looking forward to playing all the ODAC again next year. And we added Hampton-Sydney, which is one of the Big Four, they say.
Yeah.
But again, the game yesterday was exciting. We had a 3-goal lead, I think, with 1:30 left, and
Right.
we managed to give 2 more goals up. So that will be something we talk about at practice today. But again, I think the guys are excited for Easter break. I think we're a
Right.
little burnt out.
Yeah.
Right.
Our team is very young, freshmen and sophomores.
Mhm.
We have a great future here, and if they can realize how long these seasons
Yeah.
are, from the high school to the college, and again, yesterday's seniors, I think this was so evident. They just put the team on the back yesterday. Ethan Wakefield, Pat Cathro had a big play. Tyler Parisi didn't have as many goals as I know he'd like. Excuse me, Paris. We've been
Right.
butchering his name for the past 4 years.
Paris.
But he had some great shots, some great looks, and sometimes they don't always fall. But Luke Black had a huge game, and then of course our goalkeeper Johnny Mike is
Right.
just the man in between the pipes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're excited about I was very excited for them that we had such a great senior leadership, and they just kind of put the
Yeah.
team on the back and finished it out for us.
Cool. So a 10-9 win, another 1-point win,
Yep.
which you'll take, but it's a little hard on the heart.
Yes.
And then Saturday's a big day. You know, it was senior day, and this young man came to play. Tell us about Saturday and Marymount, one of the better teams in the country, really. And
Well,
senior day, it's a nice day.
Oh yeah, it was a great day. It was a great team win for us, really. Back and forth game, came down to the last minute. We scored the game winner.
30-some seconds. Who scored the game winner?
And it was me.
You scored the game winner, right?
But
He's a humble kid.
Right,
it was-
I know. We
It was
gotta
a great
be
team
humble.
win. We really
Yeah.
came to play that day, and it shows how great we can play.
Yeah. It seems to me like lacrosse is the consummate team sport. I mean, it takes everybody to win. You know, you have skilled players, defensive players.
We have there's a lot of specialty players. The game is changing with the shot clock that was installed this year.
Yeah.
A lot of kids can't just be D middies and O middies
Right.
or midfielders, excuse me. But we have a face-off specialist. We rotate 3 LSMs. We rotate 4 or 5 poles. Sometimes we have man-down unit, which I would like to mention. We have the 13th best man-down unit in the country right now. AJ Smith is doing a fantastic job, and that's our volunteer.
Right.
defensive coordinator / swim coach.
Right,
So,
interim men's and women's swim coach. We had AJ on the show here this winter, so
yes,
he did a nice job. But
he's
he
done a
came
fantastic
because
job.
you brought him here for lacrosse, and
That
he's
is
a volunteer lacrosse coach. So
Yep.
he's well liked and
Absolutely
done a good job.
Yep.
That's great. Well, tell us, Ryan. You know, it's a team game and all, and you've had. I first want to say too that you're academic all conference, which is pretty important last year. And
Yes, sir.
are you on your way to that this year?
I'm trying. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
So you're a good role model for our kids, for our students, and our student athletes, and that's what it's all about. It's getting a degree, getting an education, and having a good time, playing a great sport. And so I wanted to mention that. And we're on a roll. We have 2 games left.
Yes, sir.
We have a home game next Wednesday,
That is correct.
and we have an away game at Methodist
That is
in
correct.
Fayetteville Saturday.
Correct.
Right. So we're going to take a couple of days off for Easter.
We are. We have never in the history of our program taken Easter off, but I'm glad we are right now. I think we're a little, as I said, we're young, a young team right now, and I think a couple days might do really well for us right now.
Yeah. Well, I think it's tough, when you have a spring break or you see all the students go home, or Easter, it's really just a 2-day long weekend break, but everybody's going home. You guys are staying or playing or practicing. Makes it tough. So this will be nice. Will you get down to Atlanta or what?
I'll be here. But
Yeah, you'll be here.
I'll be back home in less than a month. So
You'll be pouring into your books, right?
Oh, yeah.
Studying and really working at it.
Maybe head on down to the Duke Notre Dame game this Saturday. We're not sure.
Okay.
5 o'clock.
That'll be a great. Is that in Ferrum?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Coach, let's go down. Saturday. Not only did you have a great win, but you had your seniors were honored.
Yes.
And let's just go down the list, can
Sure,
we? And,
absolutely.
We'll do it alphabetically and start with Luke Black. Luke is, president of Delta Chi, which is our one national fraternity, and he's worked really hard in that aspect as a leader on our campus. And Delta Chi and the lacrosse team has really been visible at, other games like women's and men's basketball. Really a good spirit group. It's great for the school, and Luke is one of the leaders in that. Talk about Luke a little bit.
What can I say about Luke? He came to us from Virginia Beach area. At first, we had him at a different position, and a year later, we just I've watched the young man grow and into a leader, and that's why he was voted our captain as well. Mm-hmm. I think he's done a phenomenal job, and I don't want to, my former captains before or hurt their feelings, but Luke has probably done the best job. He's really, I think, embodied everything we want in a captain, and everyone seems to really value his opinion, and I think that's being a president of the fraternity, not having to interfere with lacrosse, and still end up with academic awards as well.
Sure.
It just shows what kind of young man he's going to be, and I wish him. I know he's going to be great. I think his quote was, "I know later in life it's just going to be awesome," and that's just him in a nutshell.
Being positive.
He is. He's always laughing, smiling, and but he has a competitive streak as well. And when we were, not doing very well in the beginning, we had a little bit tougher teams. I think Luke Black's a big reason why we're going on this run and keeping these guys motivated.
Frank Boxley, a Roanoke, Virginia guy, local guy, big guy. He's a senior.
Frank, he's actually got one more year.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
He's on the roster as a senior.
Yeah. So
he's going to do the 5-year.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go through to number 3 here. Pat Cathro.
Pat Cathro. We were telling everybody in the meeting when he came here, he was a first line offensive midi, and we,
Which is midfield for those that don't know a whole lot
Yep.
about it.
Yep. Sorry, I keep.
Right.
using
That's
the
good.
shapers.
You use the lingo. I like it. I love it when you talk like that.
But he came here and took on a role of a more of a transition guy in between the lines. He's by far the best deep midfielder we've ever had.
He's from Lacrosse country.
He is from Southern Maryland,
Yeah.
Outside of Annapolis,
Right.
Calvert County, and
Right.
we've been fortunate. Him and Tyler Parise. We've had five kids from that high school, and I think they're a big reason why.
How about Richard Lewis?
Richard Lewis,
Another big guy.
he is a big kid, and he is probably the biggest, loudest guy on the sideline. On senior day, he started and finished the game, and he's earned himself a rotation in the defense right now.
Good.
And it's a great story. He struggled with some things early on, and his time has now come. And he really is trying to teach the younger guys, that might not get as much playing time right now, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that not everybody gets to play. And he really, really, he's done so much for us this year. And that's why he received the senior award this year.
Yeah. So sometimes you can't have everybody playing. You have to wait your turn. And so he's managed.
And we still play a lot of people. Out of a
Right.
32-man roster, I think 26, 27 guys play at some point.
Yeah.
Some more than others.
That's pretty impressive, yeah.
So
Do you have any kids that have come in that haven't played lacrosse in high school?
we sure have. And
Uh-huh.
this year he was our MVP.
Yeah.
Cody Cooper.
Right.
And he just embodies work ethic, attitude. He works on a skill every day, and that's all he does. And he literally has changed our face-off game this year. He's still working on some other fundamentals, that stuff that Brian Tesler and the other guys do, have been doing longer. But he's only been playing for 7 months,
Wow.
and he is pretty much every game, I think, been over 50%.
Strasburg, Virginia, and up there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story.
That's a good
It's been
story,
great.
yeah. So then, did we mention Richard Lewis? We mentioned.
That's
right.
correct.
Alex Mendez.
Alex Mendez is a fifth-year senior. He's gone through 2 ACL surgeries, and it looks like he's going to make it through the whole season. So we're very, very happy, and he's part of that man-down unit that's ranked right now 13th in the country, or at least as the last week. I don't know what we gave up yesterday, but it goes week by week. But as of Saturday or Monday, excuse me, he's part of that unit, and I'm very proud of him for what he's accomplished to be able to come back from 2 knee surgeries and still want to be a part of this program.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of hard work right there when you have those surgeries to come back.
And we should thank our trainers for getting them
Yeah.
back out there.
Yeah.
Jay and some of our former trainers, because Jay's been a phenomenal part of our team this year too. We don't have anybody on injured reserve, which I think it's probably the first time in program history we don't have somebody hurt. So I really want to thank our trainer Jay. He's the man.
Yeah,
He's smarter than all of us, but sometimes
he
uses some big
guy.
words.
He is a smart guy. How about our man, another Calvert County guy, Tyler Parise?
Tyler Parise is just he's one of our captains, and he's just an awesome guy. I mean, always keeping people happy, and he works hard. He's probably our guy who's made everyone really addicted to the weight room. Him and Patrick Cathro, and it's helped these guys.
Yeah, that's what it takes. And then we have my home guy, Central PA guy, Ethan Wakefield.
What can you say about Ethan Wakefield? He's
great.
a leader on the field, and he was voted our offensive player of the year, and it's well deserved. I've never coached a more balanced player, meaning his stats every year are his assist and goal ratio are almost equal every year. Sometimes he's dead on. It's amazing someone who's that balanced. He he just looks like he's kind of doing everything effortlessly out there. But it's just the way Ethan Wakefield is. He's just kind of going through life at his own money way. I don't know. He's an awesome kid, and there's just no other way to explain it.
So those are your seniors, and you're proud of that group of guys, and they've been good examples for you. And we have other people that excel not only on the field but in the classroom, and you're one of those guys in the criminal justice program. And our criminal justice program is really one of our good programs. We've done real well at the national level in competition and different things that we've done, and criminal justice club's one of our best clubs on campus. So you're in a good program there, and we're proud of that. Tell us about the game coming up here. We've got Guilford's an ODAC school.
Guilford is an ODAC school with a great coaching staff. They've really done a great job in the last 5 years. 3 out of the last 4 years, the games have been 1-goal games. I think last year was a 3-goal game, 4-goal game. But it was a 1-goal game, I think, all the way to the fourth quarter. We have great battles with them, and we expect to have another great battle this Wednesday.
And that'll be home right here in Ferrum. We want to get a great crowd out there, so I'll just shout that out right now. It's a midweek game. We hope some parents travel in and get some students out.
Great parents.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Sometimes I wonder if they have jobs. I'm just
Right.
they obviously do.
They
To send their
support
kids.
their guys.
They really do.
Yeah.
We have people that travel from Pennsylvania and Maryland, and I don't think they've missed a game this year.
Yeah, boy, that's amazing. And we've had some pretty cold days out there too, where they had to bundle up. I guess last Saturday was pretty chilly. Wasn't it?
I'd say our coldest game is when we were at Wesley in Delaware.
Right.
It was snowing the whole almost the entire game.
Yeah, they have a turf field.
They do.
Right.
They do.
Seen that. Then we're away with Methodist, and that'll be our final game on Wednesday the 8th.
That is correct. And then we're off to the Southeast Independent Conference Championship.
Okay. So where will that be held, or is that to be determined?
We don't know yet.
To be determined.
We are waiting on the Methodist Huntington game, I think, which is this Saturday. I've got to double check that, but we're waiting on that. And if Methodist, pulls off the W, then we will all be participating at Methodist, the top 4 teams. And but if not, we will be traveling to Piedmont.
Cool. Mark, you've been instrumental in the growth of soccer in this area, at least at the high school level. Talk about what you do to kind of encourage the growth of soccer. I think it's pretty cool what you do.
We've been trying to grow the game of lacrosse.
Did I say soccer?
Yes, that's
God, I'm sorry.
No.
Excuse me out there. Lacrosse.
Hey, we have no problem.
Right.
We love the soccer nation.
That's terrible.
We support the soccer nation.
I'm not quite awake yet.
That's okay.
Have to have a little more tea.
That's all right. Some of the ways that we've been in the community is at first, and Don and Cindy Barber had approached me, 2 local parents who are instrumental in growing lacrosse at the youth level and the high school level. And how we were involved is that usually 8 of our guys will go out there and coach the youth league. And it's been great. I think guys who want to get into coaching, they have a lot of fun. It's good for them to teach the fundamentals and then realize, oh, wow, I've been being yelled at that, the past week. And then they go out and teach kids, and it's pretty funny to. But the kids are so energetic. They really have learned the game. And then the guy, the local high school coach, is just making it grow. Their roster went from, I think, 19 to 20 kids to, I think over 30 on the varsity level, and they have a JV and varsity just in their second year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But then we also we have the Southwest Sharks, which is my company, where it's a travel team. for kids that want to play in recruiting showcases. And then we also host 2 tournaments in the D.C. area. And that actually helps not only our recruiting here at Ferrum, it gets our name out, and in a hotbed that we want to get our name out in the D.C. area. So that's kind of what we've done.
Yeah.
Again, there's so many other people involved over the years, and we're just I'm proud to be a part of it. But can't say I'm just the only guy. There's so many people, and our players, I think they do more work at the youth. I show up probably twice a year. So
and Coach Smith and Coach Northern help with that.
They help with the tournaments in DC. That's something they're involved with.
So you not only connect with recruiting and players, but you're rubbing elbows with the greatest coaches in the world. Pretty much.
Yes, I'm very fortunate. One year we went up to I'd probably say one of the best days I've ever been a part of at Ferrum. Wasn't just our playing, which again the Marymount game and Birmingham Southern a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Those are some of the greatest moments that
Sure.
been a part of. But when you get to go spend a whole day with Charlie Toomey at Loyola for 3.5 hours, and he just won a national championship 2 years ago. Watch what they do, then go over to Hopkins and get to spend the only National Player of the Year and 2 national championships and world the All World Dave Petramala. You just realize how much you love your job, and you're like, this is one of the coolest days ever. So not only we get to go learn, it's just we get to spend a lot of time, and that's how we meet these coaches through running tournaments or being at their tournaments.
Yeah. So you describe your emotions when we're playing Marymount with 30-some seconds to go. This young man knocks in the winning goal. He's blushing here.
There's
a great
there's
moment
a funny
for
story.
this guy.
There's a funny story
And
behind it.
But
There's a funny story behind it, but we have to keep.
Okay.
But it's you just watch a young guy grow. We've put so much pressure on Ryan Tesler.
Yeah.
We graduated some guys. He stepped up, and I think the beginning of the year we had put a lot of weight on his shoulders that. Again, we keep forgetting he's a sophomore.
Right.
And all of a sudden it got a little warmer out. Everyone started having a little bit more fun, and we started playing a lot better. That's when it's just so much fun. So the emotion to watch him maybe go through some shooting struggles to having a hat trick against one of the biggest games, probably the biggest game in our program.
Right,
history.
that's right. He had three points and
3 goals.
Three goals.
Yep. It's but to hit a game winner is what we all dream about all the time. I know what it's like, and you're thrilled for him. You're thrilled for the team, and it was just it was an awesome feeling because we have kids that probably are on that team that we tried to recruit, and vice versa. Right. We compete with Marymount, and that's always good. Yeah. But again, I have great respect for John Reynolds and what he's done at that program, and. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a game again next year, but I think we'll probably, 2017, hopefully get back together.
Sure. Okay. Well, now next week we're going to have, Ryan Brittle, our head baseball coach, on the show. We're happy about that. And guys, you're on a great roll here in Lacrosse, and it's great for the school and great for you all. And so we wish you luck in your last 2 games. Have a nice little break. Get some of that studying done, and keep up the great work. I know you're happy about the way things are going for your team, and that everybody's happy when you win. So
absolutely,
keep on keeping on and winning and into the playoffs hopefully, and see.
We clinched. We clinched the number 1 seed.
Great.
In our Southeast Independent Championship, so we're excited about that. And then again, we'll see where the chips fall at the end of the season, and if we're gunning for that winning record, we'll see where everything happens at the end of the year.
Good. Okay. Well, until next week with Ryan Brittle, This is Dave Newcombe on behalf of Mark Frey here and Ryan Tesler. Have a good week.